Alright, almost didn't do this because I forgot the microphone at home. So the audio probably is worse than normal because I'm talking in my headphones. Hopefully they pick it up. If not, then I guess it's canceled and the phone should still pick it up. Either way, quality is diminished. It's what it is. Still decided to get the video recorded and uploaded. There's a chance you might not be able to hear it at all because the AC is going, because it is hot here in middle of North Georgia. At least it's hot inside the car. It feels pretty good out in the sunshine, actually. Leaving the gym in the afternoon. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon right now, Monday, April 28th. Didn't go this morning because this weekend I hit my 5K time trial. Did a 5K run in 24 minutes and 25 seconds. Very, very pleased with that performance. Definitely a PR as far as lifetime of tracking 5K. Very happy to do that. Sets me up in a real good position for what I am hoping to be tested on in the somewhat near future. And now I can really focus on that. That performance allows me to really focus on just losing weight instead of trying to lose weight while maintaining performance. I know my performance is going to be great at some point and in some ways, but since I have that in me, I know it'll be easier to re-obtain, especially at a lighter body weight, so I can really focus on just dieting. With that being said, because of that, now my training has shifted. I'm just going to be doing basically easy runs in the morning, and I think that I'm just going to do 5K a day, provided I don't get injured or whatever. I was going to do that in May. Might even still do the YouTube series 5K a day in May. Maybe that'll get some traction on here. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't have a clue what I'm doing other than click and go on the camera and talking. But I think I'm just going to do 5K easy miles. I'm talking real slow, 12-minute miles, something like that, real slow. 5K a day just to get the steps in, to get the movement in, get some extra running volume, really build a strong aerobic base. Maybe once every week, maybe 2 weeks, have some sort of a hard workout in there. But if I do that, it's probably going to be like a bike ride. I'll substitute like a hill sprint kind of ride at the gym, do one of those classes or something. Or like maybe a plyometric session. Something that's not the repetitive pounding on the joints would be good, since I'm going to be doing a lot of that anyway. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the mornings. Also could sub those, if I'm really feeling beat up, could sub those just for walking or for a ruck. I've got a couple of 30-pound plates that I can stick in a backpack and go ruck with that. But general plan, gonna run 5K a day, some easy miles, easy pace miles, just in perpetuity, I guess, until we get to our goal. In the afternoons, over my lunch breaks, I'm gonna head to the gym and hit some short but frequent workouts. So standard operating procedure will be 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, run in the morning, weight training in the afternoon. And the weight training will probably consist of 3 to 6, maybe 8 sets, depending on how much time I've got. So like today, I did not have barely any time at all. I've got an hour for the lunch break, and it takes me about 10 minutes to get there, 10 minutes to get home. I can definitely get 8 sets in on a normal. I've got about 40 minutes left in the gym at that time. So I'm not chasing numbers. My framework is going to be heavy single on a chosen compound movement, back off some rep work at about 75% of whatever that single is, and then an assistance exercise. That's the framework. I should be able to get 8 sets of that on a full 40-minute gym session. I'll probably do 6 sets most of the time because there's no reason to really push that volume, because it's not the point, unless I just am really feeling it one day. But like today, I got 3 good sets in the incline bench press. And then I was basically out of time because I left the house late. Something's going on with work. The kids have been rough, to say the least. So I was running short on time. I only had about 30 minutes total. And my wife has an appointment when I get back, so I can't afford to be late at all. So I just called it early. I did 3 sets of the incline bench press, single at 205, back off sets at 155. I got 10 reps and then 8 reps. All those probably had a rep in reserve or so, but I don't train with a spotter, and I was going to grab somebody who was in a hurry. So definitely want to make sure that I'm not too dumb. And then I did some tricep press downs with a V-bar handle, and I did a rest pause myo rep style set on that. So I got, the stack says 66 pounds, I think 30 kilos, but it's a cable, so it's whatever. I did 15 reps in the first set, took about 5 breaths off, did it again, did 6 reps. I get another about 5 breaths off, probably 20 seconds total rest, or 20 seconds rest in between each rest pause set, and 5 on the last one. So essentially 3 sets really close to failure. So kind of 6 sets, if you want to call it like 4.5. I'm not going to fight you on it, but a good bit of work for the time that I had. And that's kind of the heavy day framework. I'm going to do a very similar framework on some other days, but since I'm training 6 days a week, at least one of those days will be a kettlebell, mace bell, or club bell session where I'm getting in a lot of rotation of the upper body, some flexibility in the lower body, and power development. And another one of those days, I'll either do another one of those, or do a classical sort of West Side style speed work session, specifically for the bench press, because that's really only the only movement that I care about. I care about the deadlift as well, but speed deadlifts are just dumb to me. I move my lower weights when I'm warming up. I try to move them kind of fast, but it also feels weird to do like a speed deadlift and really, I end up throwing the bar out in front of me. I don't like it. So what I would do for a speed deadlift session, it would probably be hang cleans or something, but given the setup that I'm working with, the schedule that I'm working with, I just don't feel like I have the time. Not least which is changing clothes. So I went on a run this morning, showered and got ready for work, and I just went in my work clothes. I work from home, so I can wear t-shirts and stuff, but I'm just in jeans and t-shirt because I'm going to be in the gym for 30 minutes doing 6 sets. I don't need this whole athletic apparel get up, and I'm not going to end up sweating too hard. So I think it'd be not worth the time to do a clean setup. So I could do a speed bench session. I could do another mace, club, kettlebell style session. And somewhere during the week, I'll probably throw in a few hill sprints, and that speed session, whatever you want to call it, probably could get subbed for that hill sprint session. Not the least of which is because I can do that from home. I live on a hill. It's really easy. I can just change shorts and go out there and do it. It doesn't matter if I get sweaty because I work from home. So in terms of time to change clothes, there was a problem for doing like hang cleans. Is not a problem for doing those hill sprints. So that's what I'm working with today. Got a lot of good work in so far. Back at work for the first time in 2 weeks post baby's arrival. It's been challenging for sure, and I'm sure that is a big stressor not only on me but on the toddlers as well. So I need to be more patient with them. But good gracious, they know how to push some buttons. Anyway, I'm back home. Just about. I'm pulling in the driveway. This all may have been useless because you may not be able to hear it, but if you can, much love.